Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. Last time we were playing, we were just pulling up all this stuff out of the block here. I think on this round, we're going to probably test out this Delimber again some more. I haven't done a whole lot of changes to it since the last video, so hopefully it still functions the way we want it to. I've been trying to find a way to see if I can change the cut ratio on it a little bit, but so far I haven't really found a technique that works the best. You just kind of play it by ear and hopefully it all works out. It's a pretty wild little machine for sure, but it's, I don't know, it's something different. And like I said, we've never really been able to, oops, oh geez. This is first thing in the morning, trying to log, right? Whoops. It's definitely a step different from the processor for sure. Gotta get used to that. There we go. Alright. Man, this is such a weird thing to operate in comparison to what I'm used to operating. Okay, so we're gonna put these over here, I think. Alright, so here's a big tree. This will be the real test, because I haven't done any real big trees yet. I imagine it'll work just as good, but you never know sometimes. Oh. Oops, man, I gotta get used to these controls. It's so weird. You have no idea how strange this is. Well, you will when you start to run it. I think this tree right here is gonna be a problem. Oh, we cleared it that time. I'm gonna take that tree out real quick. And then depth perception is also gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's cut this tree down, because I think this tree is going to become a major liability right here. Very interesting physics running this thing. It's, actually I should run it from outside the cab view so you guys can see. I don't know if I can run it from outside the cab view. I don't know if I'm good enough for that. Let's actually pick up the log first, and then we'll try to see if we can run it from the outside view, just so you guys can see kind of how it operates. Okay, so the theory is, you grab the log, maybe we'll do it from this side. You slide it back. It goes all the way back, hits that bumper. Then, I'm going to zoom in here. Then you can grab with this one, secondary arm, open the primary arm, slide it all the way out, all the way, all the way, all the way. Turn your head on, cut it. Then, make sure you turn your head off, because if you don't, it's a mess. And then grab it. And then release it. And turn it, slide it out, and put it in the pile. Oh man, it's so weird operating from third person. I know some people are really good at it, but I've always operated from first person, so it just feels weird to me doing it from this view. We'll keep trying. Hey, I'm always game to keep trying. What do you think here? That end's kind of messed up, but do we care? Nah. The mill's not gonna care, right? Oh man, see, in third person, it just feels weird because I can't even see the edges. Okay, we're going back first person. Sorry guys, can't do it. Can't do it, not good enough. And I can actually see where the plate is. What am I getting hung up on here? I'm getting hung up on stuff. There we go. Then just lightly grip that guy. Release it. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, we totally had it there. I think it's just this end being so haywire here. Let's just snip this end right off here. You do a better job than that. There we go. It's kind of a weird looking end now, but that's alright. Oh man, look at us delimbing like the worst ever, people. Huh. These big trees, not agreeing with the Delimber. So I swear in testing they work just fine, so I don't know what's going on here. That's all the way, there we go, there we go. How many do you think we would have had done using the other processor by now? Probably lots. Maybe not. Maybe this is way faster, but I kind of doubt it. It's probably way faster when it actually works properly. There we go. That off. I think it's just getting used to the wacky controls because I'm not quite used to doing that. It just feels weird. But it's working, so that's cool. Oops, oh jeez. Looks like I need to make the opening on that a little bit closer there. I think that's the problem. Oops. Or make the stop plate closer too, that'd probably do it. Because the stop plate kind of goes way back in there. And the stop plate is basically that little little plate that makes it so that hits the log basically. There we go. So yeah, to describe what I'm talking about, that back plate behind the claw right there, that's the stop plate. So I'm thinking I might see if I can move that up a bit, because then it wouldn't have to have as much overhang. This thing's kind of like acting almost like a buck saw, so that's kind of making it a little weird. I mean, it's cool, but it's a little bit different for sure. Yeah, see, if my skid plate was like, or my stop plate was like a little bit closer, then we could just get it like right there and that'd be good enough, but we kind of slide it back a little far, so. I gotta look at the real ones and see, because I think it's, might be a little too far out. But I'm determined to say we could probably get better at using this thing, so. So like grab it like here, that should be lots of room. See, and then if you grab it too far, I think it makes it hard to grip it too. It's definitely a different kind of machine, and then all my tops will be out there too. So when I'm cutting these, because they're such long logs, I know I'm leaving tops ahead, so what I'll have to do is like pull that pile ahead. Just a little bit. Man, I keep forgetting how to use the controls. This is so different than the processor, so it's just funny. There we go. Beauty. Takes deep focus to run this thing. Let's see here. Oop. I think getting the right level of grip on it. I think this will be definitely an advanced logger machine. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be able to operate this. At least with mouse and keyboard, I can imagine trying to do this with mouse and keyboard. Can't even imagine. So in the time it took us to make that tiny little pile, we probably could have processed 100 logs by now. So you know what, maybe we're gonna put this on the sidelines for now, because if not, this could be a long processing day for sure. So let's maybe switch over to our real processor for a bit, and maybe we should cut some shorts. Here, I'm just gonna hop into that guy. The hide. Need to make Jekyll. I need to make its brother Jekyll. And then we could have Jekyll and Hyde processors. We'll see. There's definitely lots of machines getting made right now, so it'll be interesting to see what we end up with. See if we can get around this thing. Might have to climb half onto the low bed and half off the low bed. Oh god. Oh, well. Somehow we survived. I took a Delimber to the face once. Oh man. Let's yeah, those are kind of sketchy piles, but that's okay. You know what? It was fun. I enjoyed trying that out. I find myself making equipment just to see that I can make it. Not necessarily something that I want to use a whole bunch of, but I just want to see if it's possible. I know some people are like fanatics about Delimbers and they've always wanted one, and that's the best I can really make it so far, but we'll see. So we're doing shorts now. Does anybody remember? Anybody remember? I should probably look. Where's my log trailer? We're going to tab through every machine till we get what we want here. I'm gonna get this out of the way, actually. Where should I park it? Let's park it... Actually, let's park it on this side. Oh man, there we go. Drunk driving. Oops. Oh my goodness. It is like literally first thing in the morning for me, so my brain is not happening. Once I'm off night shift, I think my brain will start working normally again, but until then, I will be a fool. Alright, we're gonna whip around here. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to go pick up that log trailer, or one of the many log trailers that we now have laying around, and I want to measure out what the bunk lengths are. So I can never remember what size goes where. I know you can do longs up to 17s now for sure, we know that. Oh, I have a truck sitting right there with a trailer on it. Oh well, now we're gonna get another truck with another trailer on it. Alright, so what we want to do is hook into this guy. So right now we have 3 bunks, and I can't remember how many, how long to put each one at. I think it's 6? I don't know, we're gonna find out. I can always fold it and do 8s too if I really wanted to. But I kind of want to do a full 3 bunkers, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try our best. I was kind of thinking about maybe lowering the stakes a little bit. For loading, I feel like they're a bit high, especially with the loaders and stuff. Like in the last few videos where we did the long logs, I found it kind of a pain in the butt to load them. So I'm thinking maybe I'll lower the stakes just a little bit. I don't know. So let's do a test here. Let's do... Fine, well, we'll start the engine. So let's do a test. Let's cut this one to 600 and see where we end up. And then how I test is, I think 600s are too long, maybe 500s? Oops. And then how we test it by throwing this on here and seeing how much room we have between the stakes. Oh yeah, see, that's way too long. So let's even do 400. Let's see what that does. I know it sounds really short, and it is really short. I don't think I've cut 400s in so long, I don't even know. It's going to cause a lot of physics for sure. So let's do another experiment here where we turn this into a 400. I have to go through the process here. 2, 3, 400. Oh man, 400s are so short! Look how tiny that is. A little stubby 400. I think 400 might be... Oh, I don't know. Is that too short? Or is that right on? How much space we got between those bunks? Let's take a look. Oh man, that's I think, you know what? I think that's doable. Let's do 400s. A 450 would probably be perfect, but I can only do intervals of 4 to 5. Maybe 500. Oh god, I don't know. Let's try 500 just to just for peace sake. Oop. So 500s fit perfect, I think. You know what I should do? Is I should mark those on the actual trailer so that I know in the future. Like I should put little like bunk markers so then I can just read it. Wouldn't that be cool? I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right after this video. I'm gonna go do that. Make sure that happens. Or I'll forget and record another video. That's probably what'll actually happen. Okay, so yeah, 5s. Let's do 5s. 5s will give us a little bit of wiggle room. It'll be a little tight between 2 bunks, but I think it'll be alright. I don't know, 4s or 5s, what are we gonna do? I'm so conflicted about this. So, 4s only have like a little bit of stubbly, get me on top of here. So 4s give you about a little bit on each side. 5s give you a lot on each side. You know what, we're just gonna say screw it, we're gonna cut 4s. This is taking way too long to make this decision, so let's just go with it here. My machine is all backwards here, so I'm confused on how to drive it. I think we're probably at the end of our video here, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this bad boy. When we come back in the next one, I will start snipping these to 400. I just got to remember that we chose... I'm going to set it to 400 before I go here so I know. Hey, there we go. 2, 3, 400. Okay, so now when we come back, we're going to cut the shortest shorts I've ever shorted. So, if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, there is a dislike button, but I don't suggest you use that one. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.